This bard's tale begins near White Orchard, with my dear friend Geralt of Rivia seeking his lover of yore, the sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead. After many trials and tribulations, Geralt finally learned that Yen was in nearby Vizima.
Uh-oh. Well, I don't need to censor yet.
It must suffice.
Thinkamere cares if I'm clean.
The gentleman will refer to His Imperial Majesty by his full title or not at all. The gentleman will be seated on the bergère.
The what now?
In that chair. Cletwin, please shave the gentleman's sideburns to half an inch.
What's wrong with my beard? Always thought it added to my dignity.
It does. Yet it also detracts from your elegance. In Nilfgaard, we consider beards hard on the eyes. Especially beards infested with lice.
Been on the road a while. Fine, do your thing.
He's got teeth marks in his
Tilt your head
shoulder.
back, please, and sit still.
And prepare to answer some questions.
General, I am not certain this is the appropriate time.
I can't think of a better time. Men turn honest when they feel a blade at their throat. Morvran Voris, commander of the Alba Division. Before they take you in to see the Emperor, Witcher, there's some information I need you to verify. It's a formality, but one that must be seen to.
Sure. Paperwork's gotta be in order.
So, Geralt of Rivia. Place of birth unknown, parents unknown, age unknown. All insignificant details. Let us proceed to more recent events. The siege of La Valette Castle. The fate of the defending commander, one Arian.
Oh, this is cool. So, if you don't have a save file from Witcher 2, this is how you actually get to choose what option, like, what things you picked throughout the game. This is perfect. I love this.
We fought on opposing sides, true. Then we landed in the same dungeon. Arian escaped, set fire to the castle on his way out.
So that is how the blade started. Our reports suggested the dragon was responsible. Moving on. You then found shelter in charming Flotsam, and from there made your way to Vergen. My question is how?
Okay. So we can either do Vernon Roche, who's the leader of the Scoia'tael, or Yoverth, who I don't actually remember. I'm going to go with Vernon Roche for this one. Because these are actually going to be options that I pick in Witcher 2 when we get there. Because I vaguely remember how these options pan out. And I kind of want to see how this works out. It's kind of a shame we don't actually see him live shaving, but whatever.
I got out of Flotsam with Vernon Roche, commander of the Blue Stripes, and...
A murderer of non-humans. We know this gentleman well, Witcher. You forge interesting alliances.
Something tells me my most interesting is yet to come. Go on, next question, before my beard grows back in.
We shall shave you again if it does. Very well. The infamous summit at Loch Muin. You were there. And once again meddled in the affairs of the mighty.
Oh yeah, I did do that wrong. It was actually, it was Yoverth, not Roche. Whoops. Oh well. Let's see. Had to save Triss, help Roche rescue Aeneas. Let's save Triss.
The mighty had imprisoned Triss Marigold. Ought to know I care about her, and I tend to rescue those I care about.
And so you did, handing Radovid control of the Conclave and Council of Mages in the process.
Nilfgaard recently started a war, unprovoked. So do us both a favor and stop moralizing.
The gentleman must sit still. I'm almost done.
I'm afraid I might find that difficult. Because, from what I know, shortly afterwards you watched a defective megascope blow your friend Sheila de Tanserville to bits.
I watched her get in the megascope, but ultimately freed her from the trap your man Letho of Gullet had set. Write that down. I want to be sure the paperwork's in order now.
Well, national interest calls on one to forge difficult alliances at times. Alliances with witches included.
That an ongoing alliance? What's Letho up to?
I had hoped you would answer that question.
Ah, so Letho's hiding from you. Must have a good reason. Was there a shift in national interest that might have caused that? I don't know where he is. Wouldn't tell you if I did anyway. Blade or no blade to my throat.
I believe that is all. Your signature, please, affirming you stated the whole truth and nothing but the truth on pain of imprisonment or death, etc., etc. Here and here.
With these formalities seen to, I would ask the general to leave the room. We shall be choosing the gentleman's attire. An important matter, but one that does not require the general's assistance.
Shame. I might have given you some advice. So long, Geralt. Good luck with your audience.
Feels more like I'm being readied for a wedding.
Were that so, I would have prepared the gentleman a frock, a tailcoat, or possibly a dinner jacket. In point of fact, the gentleman will choose from these garments.
Where are my clothes?
Where they should have gone long ago, with the laundress. They will be returned to you after the audience, clean and starched. The gentleman will tell me once he has chosen an outfit.
Yeah, the accents sound a little bit forced, but it's still pretty good as far as I'm concerned. Alright, so we have... We have this. No. This. Okay, so we're going back to this one. This is the best looking. Even if it's got those goddamn rumple sleeves that I hate.
This might come as news to the gentleman, but a towel wrapped around one's waist is not fitting attire for an audience.
Now I assume I have to put them on? I do. Hey, I got the towel. Let's wear... Yes. I hope I can keep the towel for the rest of the game. Yeah, my choices are ugly. No! 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 There we go. Where the hell did this come from? That's not what I picked up. Wait a second, hold on. I might actually be able to bring all of these with me. Alright, so we're gonna loot this. Because they're worth 50 crowns apiece. I might be able to take them with me and sell them. God, I look stupid.
And they say clothes do not make the man. Does the outfit satisfy the gentleman?
A studded doublet and a sword on my back. That's what would satisfy me. But tough, when in Nilfgaard.
Yes.
It's a saying. So what now? Powder my nose?
No need. The gentleman's complexion is light enough. The gentleman is to stand before the ruler of the North and South. I must confirm that he knows how to bow.
I'm not some boor. I know how to bow.
Please, demonstrate. That, sir, is how you might bow to a whore on a street corner, not to the Emperor of Nilfgaard. Please watch. Leg extended, hand flat, head down, chin to chest. The gentleman will rehearse. Wrong, wrong, wrong. Once more. Leg extended, hand flat, head down, chin to chest.
Okay.
The gentleman will rehearse.
This is silly.
Lacking fluidity and grace. But we've learned to expect less of Nordlings. Come with me.
I hope I get the chance to stab the shit out of this guy, but
The
the time we're
gentleman
done.
will address the Emperor only when asked to, and using the appropriate title.
Your arch-magnificency?
I see the gentleman is in the mood for jests. I fear the Emperor might not share his disposition. Your Majesty will suffice. Spoken loudly, clearly, and with respect.
More so the general guy, really. He deserves it. All these people deserve it with their dumbass hats.
In grimi et art ketzer. Daifen aden in karn eb marvut. Emir var emreis.
Bow. Your Imperial Majesty.
Arer ep do orde.
Welchen Namen? Wat gern verwort? I thought you bowed before no man.
Didn't want to disappoint the Chamberlain. We're friends.
That's why I bowed. Because I know he would have said something silly.
Take it you didn't summon me to reminisce about the good old days, so...
Silence. My daughter Cyrilla, she's returned. And she's in danger. The Wild Hunt pursues her. You will find her and bring her to me.
Siri?
Are you sure? Ciri left. Went far, far away.
Do you believe I drag you here in the middle of a war to discuss a rumor?
I think anyone can be wrong, even an emperor.
I had forgotten how insolent you can be. I haven't the time to convince you, nor the desire, in fact. Yennefer will do that after the audience.
How many men in your army? 20,000? 30? So why me?
You know why. Because she trusts you.
She trusts me, yes. So tell me why you're looking for her. Doubt it's about making up for all those lost years.
For reasons of state, as always. Enough of this banter. You will agree regardless. If for no other reason than because I shall pay you. More than you customarily receive for a contract. Considerably more.
I need information, not motivation. Ciri leaves few tracks. She'll be hard to find.
My corps of spies will help you. Count on them and my army, should the need arise. Yennefer will tell you the rest. This audience is finished. Mererid! Take him to the sorceress.
Follow me, if the gentleman pleases. Please keep close. There are many honorable guests in the palace, whom the gentleman
Disgusts.
need not bother.
Trying to look up who the voice actor is for that guy while I'm moving. It's not working.
Calm yourself.
What? Do you know who you're talking to, soldier? I'm Herivard II, Prince of Elander.
I keep bumping into pillars as a result. Alright, I'll look it out later. Honestly, I'm probably going to do character profile videos once we're like decently into this game. Wait. Really? Okay, so the Emperor is voiced by Tywin Lannister, whose voice actor I do not remember, but damn, that is a good voice actor to get. Charles Dance. That's awesome. Yeah, I definitely need to do character profile videos. I'll probably work on them tomorrow. When I'm not doing stuff with Bird.
He should see me to retrieve his possessions.
That is cool. I like that.
Yes, then transcribe. The true authority in Novigrad is not the
Yeah,
city
if
council
anybody did not
judges.
realize, Ciri is the girl from the very first part of the game, who is also...
That tunic, you look positively smashing.
Ugh, dying to take it off.
I'd consider that a proposition under different circumstances. One I might even take you up on. But we've matters to attend to. Now do you understand why I'm at Emir's court?
And seems we're in the same boat now. Ciri, she's really back? No chance he's mistaken?
Look, that's more or less what she looks like now. Or so our agents claim. Our little witch has grown into a young lady.
How about that? She's grown up?
It's been years since you trained together at Kaer Morhen. A great deal has changed.
You haven't? Not a bit?
I missed those awkward compliments of yours. But let's focus on Ciri, all right?
Right. Emir said the Wild Hunt's after her. I'd find that hard to believe before what happened yesterday. How did they track us down?
Because of me. You see, I've spent months searching for Ciri, using locating spells, haruspicy, geomancy, anything, really. I knew the Wild Hunt might sense it, perhaps even find me, but I thought I'd tricked them.
Well, guess you were wrong.
I've sensed them on my trail, hunting me, for some time. If not for you and Emir's soldiers, they'd have gotten what they were after. I can't risk another encounter like that. It's time to put away the magic, turn to more traditional methods. To the best tracker I know. You must find her, Geralt. Before the Wild Hunt does.
Wow, there's actually small nicks in his facial hair where he got cut by the shaver guy. They're only a couple, but they're there. Little pink splotches. That's... God, the texturing on him is amazing.
The Wild Hunt. What could it want from Ciri?
I've no clue, Geralt. Might have written them to ask, but I don't have their address. I know as much as you do. It must be about her blood. Her gift. As for what the Hunt wishes to do with that gift, I'd prefer not to think about it, really.
So where's Ciri been seen, exactly?
In two places. Velen and Novigrad. The trail in Velen is most promising. You should make that your first stop. Ask for a merchant named Hendrik at the inn at the crossroads. One of the Emperor's agents. He should get in touch with you.
That's it? No passwords? Secret handshakes?
None. Sorry to spoil your fun. Your boyhood fantasies about the crafts of the trade. All we have in Novigrad are unconfirmed reports, rumors. But there you will have the help of our mutual acquaintance. Triss Merigold. Apparently she's got a cozy flat on the main square.
Sure she'll be delighted to see me. What about you? What will you do?
I shall sail for Skellige. There was a magic explosion there recently, blew half a forest down. I believe this had something to do with Ciri. I'll be in Caer Trold. Join me there once you've learned something.
One thing before we go. Why didn't you contact me? Didn't need me? Didn't even want to see me?
I didn't want to spoil things. I'd heard you and Triss made a great couple.
Yen, I'd lost my memory.
Really? That's your excuse? Let's drop it, all right? It's not what you think, or it helped me understand how much I love you. I don't wish to hear it. Any of it.
Ooh. Ooh.
Guess this means we need to split up again. Not my preference, but I understand. Clock's ticking.
It is indeed. So why don't I teleport you to Velen, get you there at once?
Not gonna happen. I'll go on horseback, as soon as I can get changed.
Have it your way? Oh, and you really look quite dashing in black velvet.
Think so? Maybe I can have some of my armor lined with it. Good luck, Yen.
Same to you. And if you wish to learn what's happened in the world while you and Vesemir roamed the wilderness, talk to Ambassador Varatra. That's him over there. And Geralt, I know it's wartime, but try not to be a hero, all right? Just check those leads and come back to me, in one piece. I shall be waiting.
I like if my hair actually was like up in the air because of the camera movement actually affected the physics there, which is kind of nonsense. So we wanted to... Oh, well, there she go. Why is there Sauron in this room? Alright, now that she's gone, let's loot everything. Letter to Yennefer. Portrait, can I take it with? Nope, can't. That's a nice drawing.
Nicely.
What else can I loot around here? Let's extinguish that. Sweet loot. You're not looting, Gerald. You gotta loot. That's fire. That's not what we're looking for. All right, loot. Rusty bread knife. Everything that's not nailed down. What are you doing, Gerald? What are you doing? Collected something Degario. Shoot. I don't want books. Books don't help me. Apple juice. Last wish. Oh, hello. What is this? Moonshine? Moonshine. Nope, Demetrian Moore. Why is there metal? Just like raw ore sitting around. Okay, fine, whatever. Let's see, what else do we got around here? God, this is like trippy. This is super trippy. Whatever. Lineage is the north. Wild Hunt. God damn it, I'm gonna have to read these things, aren't I? Hopefully lore books don't weigh anything. Hello, Gerald. Oh. Okay, so we've already looted that. That's why I can't loot it anymore. Back to looting things. Geralt is hella drunk. Is the velvet messing with his mind? Sweet. Seriously, looting everything that's not nailed down. Good plan, apparently. Still a lot of stuff that's not nailed down either. Wow. Must loot everything. Oh, no. Can I? Oh, man. Unfortunately, Gerald has significant troubles looting things that are on the ground. Alright, so I'm gonna pass that off. And then learn... Why is the loot button the same as the sprint button? Makes no sense to me. Okay, and She Who Knows. Uh-oh. Alright. It's locked, but it just loops back around to where we've already been. This also doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Okay.
Shame I have no time.
So this is the ambassador.
Ambassador Varatra. Yennefer suggested I ask you about current events, the war and so on.
Of course. The Emperor's servants should keep no secrets from each other. If you will, let us approach the map.
How's the war going? I mean, apart from the fact that Nilfgaard's triumph is imminent.
I assume this to be a private conversation. We've no witnesses, so let's dispense with the propaganda, even that shrouded in irony. Our offensive was going splendidly until winter came. Edirn was in such disarray that we encountered no resistance. We had reached the Pontar before the first snows. Only a weakened Kedwen remained, and Radovid's Redania, which had ignored the rest of the North's pleas for help. We thought they'd sue for peace, perhaps even submit to vassalization. We waited for spring, certain of victory.
Radovid? Submit?
Yes, a vain hope, I agree. Radovid sent no peace envoys, nor did he advance on our positions. Instead, he trudged over the snow-bound Kestrel Mountains and attacked Kedwen, his ally. This attack took the Kedweni by surprise. They were still mourning the loss of their king. Rudderless and dejected, they laid down their arms after a few lost skirmishes and joined Radovid. And so by spring, instead of 2 weak enemies, we had only one powerful one.
That admiration I hear in your voice?
Radovid is our foe, but I cannot deny he is clever. He played us for fools, particularly dense ones at that. Returning to the war, this spring there was a massive battle in the marshes of Velen. Massive, yet indecisive. Both sides suffered enormous losses, unprecedented even. Radovid has retreated across the Pontar. He's safe for now, until reinforcements arrive from the south. Then Emperor Emir Var Emrys will deal with him once and for all.
Couldn't you just go home? Save everyone a lot of marching, not to mention a few human lives.
I'm afraid the stakes are too high to fold now. We can only go all in.
How do things look in Velen?
As bad as ever, perhaps worse. This land never flowed with milk and honey, and now it flows with blood. Armies have swept through it several times, trampling fields, looting granaries, burning villages. Famine grips the populace.
So how's ruling that earthly paradise going for you?
Not well, to be honest. Our forces are spread thin as it is, and Velen is chiefly swampy forests that are difficult to control. We've had several patrols never return to their camps. Thus, we've temporarily delegated authority in this region to a certain Nordling, a former low-ranking officer in the Temerian army, one Philip Strenger, better known by his nom de guerre, the Bloody Baron. I advise you well. Avoid him.
Any news from Novigrad? Is the free city still free?
Yes, although everyone knows this won't last. Radovid is in Oxenford, and the Emperor is here in Vizima, at Novigrad's doorstep, both. And both require coin and ships. Novigrad can provide these. Which is why the mood in the city is rather, well, on edge.
Meaning?
How do men deal with fear? They seek reassurance and scapegoats. The Church of the Eternal Fire understands this perfectly, and so it promises to improve the lives of its flock by pointing out the guilty. Who started the war? Who profits from it? Why, it's obvious. Mages, elves, dwarves, in a word, any and all deviants. I've been stationed in Novigrad for 13 years. First as a consul, then as ambassador. I've seen a great deal. Cruelty, cynicism, greed. But what is happening there now concerns me greatly.
What's new in Skellige?
Nothing. The islanders pride themselves on that, don't they? Doing everything according to tradition, as their forefathers did. And like their forefathers, they quarrel with each other, pillage, occasionally attack our transports. This is cumbersome, but nothing more. Skellige has always been a footnote to history, and so it shall remain.
Sound awfully confident. What if King Bran manages to unite the Jarls? Lead all the clans against your fleet?
King Bran is a feeble old man. From what I know, he barely remembers the names of his own vassals. Uniting all might prove difficult.
Thanks for your help.
Think nothing of it. May the great sun light your path.
All right.
Oh!
We stop talking to him and immediately just start bumping into everything. All right, so now that he's vacated this room, can I close this door? No, but I should be able to loot everything while we're here. Yes. Because there's nobody in this room to stop me from doing my nefarious deeds. There's nothing. The fuck is that? Look, let's just not touch it. It's probably filled with goop. Ivanus, I found Proto-Ivanus. Alright, we've got all sorts of weird ghost cabinets again. They're all over the place. No, that's not what I wanted to do. We're looting! And apparently setting fire to that. You know what? The joke has gotten old. We're just getting out of here. Looting all the bookcases because, honestly, I'm probably going to have to read these. But also, just, they're probably worth money. They're probably all worth money. Can I loot you? Yes, I can loot all of these things. Boy. Oh boy.
How might I serve the gentleman?
By returning my things.
Citrus and cloves. The fragrance will keep the gentleman's robes fresh somewhat longer.
Thanks, bunches.
The Emperor is not known for his patience. He wants his daughter back safe and sound, as soon as possible.
Yeah, mentioned something of the sort. So long. Barbarians.
So, oh, side quests. Damn it! Oh, this is the guy to verse in Gwent. Fuck it! We're playing cards! I don't have much money to place a bet.
Wouldn't mind a few rounds of cards.
Let's see how this goes. Okay. So, let's see. Deck is full. Add card. Any of these that I care to? No. Does the decoy have any special abilities? That's the garbage. Okay. Ah, I see why the decoy would be kind of useful. I'm not going to do it, though. Okay. Card time. Let's battle. Alright, so he's Nilfgaardian, so I have to remember, ties screw me over. So we need to probably lose the first one. Okay, cards to redraw. Any of these particularly necessary for that? Oh, good God, we've got... Okay. So I think I can win the first round just with 3 cards. I could be wrong about this, but I think I can, which is going to be pretty top. And then from there, everything else just goes straight into my pocket. Let's see. So we've got range combat to 1, all-weather effects, and strength combat. Okay. So that's good. In fact, I don't think I'm going to discard any of these. These are all good. So... round start. So he goes first. That's not a big deal. And he's just got these cavalry riders, which do get a damage bonus for existing, but that's okay, because I got these guys. And I don't know if this gives me a double or a triple, but I think it helps. Okay, so what is even going on? So effectively, you want your number to be higher than their number. It's honestly kind of a simple game. Luckily, I've got cards with special effects. So in this case, these guys, when put next to each other, have a double bonus. Ooh. They just put out Letho, who is one of the main villains from the second game. That kind of boosts his power pretty hard. That said, I put out these 3. Yeah! Alright, they are tripled. So, one of 2 things could happen here. He wastes all of his cards just to take me out. I win the round. Okay. With 3 cards. I believe I get to draw a card here. Yeah. Draw an additional card. Alright, so we've got Siege now. What do you have? Oh, perfect. Medic. So we're going to actually leave him for the next round. So we're going to start with these 3. I'm hoping he... Oh, shoot. They're also Rangers. Well, I guess if I win overwhelmingly on this round, it doesn't matter what goes on. Yeah, why don't we just do that? Because there's no way he's going to beat me out. Ah, there's a small way he's going to beat me out here. +1 morale. Okay, that's almost concerning, but I think we're okay. Here's why. I'm hoping he passes here. Biting Frost. So that hurts me pretty hard. Put down the trebuchet. What does he keep doing? Okay, my turn. So we're going to do clear weather. He's going to do more melee. That's not a problem. Currently, I out damage him pretty hard. He hasn't passed yet, but we're going to use our leader card. Impenetrable fog. Alright, so that hits me kind of hard. Hits him way harder. I've baited out his clear weather. Okay, that's not a big deal. I'm still beating him out a little bit. How many cards does he have left? He has no cards left. Suck it, chump! I believe we win. Because he has no cards left. He can't play anything. Opponent passed. That means I get to pass too, and I get to win. Yes! Okay, so effectively this game is card-based chicken. I will explain it a little bit more. Probably in depth. Once I get like the full mechanics down and have like messed around with the decks. But, there we go. Now here's the question. Oh.
See ya.
Okay, so I don't get a quest from him. He's got an exclamation mark, but I guess, oh, since we've beaten him, that gets us the card we wanted. Okay, that's all I needed to do. Let's see, any idea how long this game takes to install on Xbox? No idea, but it's 30 gigabytes on PC, so it's probably going to take a while depending on your download speed. Okay, fast travel. Oh, hey. The Royal Palace in Vizima. Where am I even fast traveling to? Actually, I know where to what? Valen No Man's Land? Well, it doesn't quite matter. Shoot. That's a lot of quest boards. So we're going to the Hangman's Tree.
But something even more important happened in Vizima. Geralt learned that Cirilla, his one-time ward, had returned from afar, and she was in danger. He was to find her, at the Emperor's command and Yennefer's behest.
I wish those little cutscene things would actually have... the narrator feels kind of bad, but also doesn't feel like they end with much finality, which is kind of a shame. Oh well, it's not the end of the world. It's just awkward. When do I get to fight things again? I felt like I fought like a couple of things and it's just like time to talk about everything. Let's talk about our feelings. Oh man. So Yennefer is like Geralt's first lover, I think. And then he effectively cheated on her after losing his memory, after dying. I don't know how he came back. I think you need to play the first Witcher to figure that one out. And he formed a relationship with Triss Marigold, who I believe we will be seeing later on in this game. At some point. Ooh. Turns out I'm suddenly playing Pillars of Eternity. Did not realize this. Okay. Welcome to the Nilfgaardian Connection. No, welcome to... Oh, hello. What is this down here? Wild dogs. Hey, they're my level. I can fight them. Let's Gwent up before bad things happen to us. Okay, so we've already run out of stamina. Note to self, next time I level up, boost this. Can I keep my distance? Fucking dogs. unfortunately, part of the problem is, like, they back away from you. And there's, like, I don't know, I kind of wish this game had, like, an active counter system, sort of quick-timey style. I'm trying to think of games that have done it. I'm coming up blank. Well, it's Gwent up for the time being. Gather ingredients. Does that give me experience? I don't actually know if you get experience from, I don't actually know if you get experience from killing monsters in this game. Looks like we're pretty close to leveling, though, if I'm not mistaken. So I guess there's that tangential benefit, and we'll see how it all goes. It's currently 5:15 p.m. There's got to be a dog down here somewhere to fight. There we go. All right. What was that? My controller just rumbled for no good reason. Kind of wish you could almost leap on top of horse. Mount Roach. Well, that was confusing.
Move it.
Okay. So now back to go talking to people. Now, am I getting my vitality back? Yeah, I'm getting my vitality back super slowly, but you know what? That works for me. Oh, shoot. That is a bulletin board. Let's hop off this for the time being. We got some bulletins to pay attention to. Alright, guide wanted. I've need of a man to guide me and my family across the Pontar. 5 of us in all. Me, my wife, 3 youngins, but they's calm, not the crying or yelling sort. Don't give us away to the soldiers. I'm not rich, but whatever I've got I'll give. In fact, I'll take on a debt and go in someone's service. Anything, as long as it gets me out of Valen. Please, someone hear my plea. From Radost. Alright, warning, good folk. If you see any wonders hanging in the woods, such as treats fit for Yuletime dangling off of branches, ginger bakings, honeyed apples, fritters, or pies, no matter how fierce your belly growls, turn back. Whoever partakes in those treats is never seen among the living again. From the innkeep. You'll buy your drinks at the inn at the crossroads with Novigrad crowns. We take no other coin. We don't do tabs either, nor exchanges. Save for eat or drink. If anyone doesn't like that, they can go rut for acorns. Warning. Watch what you say. The trees have ears. Kind stranger. Notice. Consider yourself informed. Every man with a producing milch cow is obligated to bring it to Crow's Perch before the week's end. After that, we find a cow in any man's yard. We'll give him 50 lashes on the spot. The man, not the cow. And take all other goods of his that we can carry. Anyone reporting a man hiding a cow will gain a sack of grain as a reward. Sergeant Tadal. And missing wife. Good people, take pity and hear my plea. My wife, Hannah, she's gone missing. A few days ago, she went into the woods and hasn't returned. I'm near out of my wits with worry, and will pay any price to the man who brings her back to me, or at least tells me where to look for her. Nilan, hunter from the Blackbow. Okay. So who else do we have to talk to here? We've got probably plenty of side quests and everything, but I've still got this griffin head, don't I? Huh. I thought they took it off of me. Well, I guess we'll just carry it around as a decoration for the time being. Oh, looks like we're going the wrong way. Sorta. Well, this is interesting. Let's just take the fast way. Never mind.
All may draw from the well.
What do you want?
Rejoice, for even a creature as depraved and base in nature as you can serve the glory of the eternal fire. Someone must see to the corpses on the battlefield. Necrophages defile those not already rotting in mass graves. This is not right.
That's to be my good deed for the day?
A handsomely profitable one, I might add. I know your kind don't work for free.
All right, I'll take care of it.
This will count amongst your merits. The more good one works in life, the more hallowed things are. Yes, splendid. Here are the holy oils. Dash generously and set alight, understood? I wish it to flare up to the sky, for the glory of the eternal fire and all that.
Once I've incinerated the bodies, where'll I find you?
I shall be near the bridge to Novigrad.
Okay, so I have to set some kind of funeral pyre. I'm just picking everything up as we go along. I'll come back for them later. There's so many side quests to pick up, I might as well pick up all of them and then do them sequentially. Looking at the map, though, this place is massive. Oh, there's something to fight. It's a wild dog. Well, somebody that likes to fight dogs, especially during the daytime. Of course, is not like these wild dogs. Well, there goes my shield right off the bat.
Come on, come closer.
So you cannot parry dogs. That's kind of that's kind of my problem with this game. You can parry swords, but you cannot parry dogs. I mean, it makes sense, but at the same time, there's no active counter system, and the block is like inconsistent too. Not a big deal. It just does kind of chunk out the combat a little bit. All right. Let's see. Well, back to the road. Where are we going? What are we doing? More side quests. Apparently we got drowners. No, get off. Get off the horse. We're not. We're freaking, I'm dismounting you. Goddamn horse. So now we've got a bunch of level 4. God, the music here is amazing. Fucking drowners. We got the wrong... Nope, we do have the right sword out. Alright, so you bastards. Keep your distance. How did I not kill this one? Do they have some kind of, like, mystical, magical, like, do not kill thing? I don't even know. Whatever. We level up. Do I get to get the drowner brain? Interesting. They're not lootable? They are lootable. Oh, right. Because they leave, like, guts behind. Where the corpse ain't. Sort of. Alright. So how'd you get bound up?
Unbind me before the next ones come.
When they come, I'll tend to them. Meanwhile, let's you and me chat. Like to know who I'm untying.
John Verdon. Served in the 10th Maribor Division.
Long way from your army.
The army don't exist no more. Black Ones smashed it to bits. I scarpered off into the woods just before that happened. Joined a group of refugees. Fucking bursting with patriotism they were. Soon as they learned I'd abandoned Temeria in her hour of need, they beat me down. Tied me up like a turkey, left me to the drowners.
Fine, I'll help.
Oh, thanks. For a minute there, I was almost sure you'd leave me to die. I'd like to thank you somehow, but I've not a chip crown to my name.
Tough. I'll take the loss.
Thanks, Witcher. May you prosper on the path.
Hey, I got my beard back. I just realized that. There it is. Yay, beard. Did I say Cavern Kings? I did say Cavern Kings, didn't I? Let's Gwent up, even though it barely helps. So apparently using my crossbow is just kind of meaningless. Alright, well, let's just keep murdering dogs. Actually, that reminds me. I was going to go to character. Okay, good. We have enough slots. Points available. So we want... Oh, mutations. Plus 50 vitality. Nah, that's not super useful. I don't even know what my overall vitality is. Oh, no. I wanted that. This leveling screen is a little bit on the inconsistent sometimes. Okay, so we want to come here. And we want... Upgraded Gwent. Can I acquire ability? Okay, cool. See, does this mean Geralt grew his beard back overnight? I mean, fast travel doesn't necessarily mean instantaneous. It just means fast. So I would not be surprised if, Huh. Apparently there's a higher level Gwent shield that lets you, like, actively block things. Alright, that's cool. Okay, but my assumption is it actually took like a week or two to get back here or something like that. I don't know. Time happens.
Come on, Roach.
Those are more people that have been hung. That's kind of nuts. Let's see. I think there is actually a way to... think there is actually a way of, like, giving Geralt a haircut or something. Okay. So we've got... our Gwen, which does not last. Fuck. It's messy. Oh, God. Alright. Can I Gwen up? No, no, no. Gwen. Fuck you, you little bitch creature. It's so much harder with groups of enemies. It was much easier in the previous game. Alright, so that hurt a lot. This whole area... Oh shit, it's terrorizing horse. Nope. Apparently I cannot use my crossbow anymore. Alright. I backstepped. This is horrible. In a lot of ways. And I still cannot crossbow these things. The hell. Alright, well let's loot their brains at the very least. Okay. Wow, they look super freaky from here. Can I meditate for an hour? I can! Oh. Alcohol was used to replenish items. Okay, so you can actually replenish your stuff. Alright, so while we're doing this, let's go to inventory. I've got this somewhere, right? Swallow. Swallow! So we're gonna equip this over this. What is interest? Okay, Thunderbolt increases your attack power. Swallow heals you. I'm gonna do that because I think alcohol is a little bit cheaper than eating all of that food.